Sit. God damn it, dog. I said sit.
Come on, dogger.
Sit, boy.
Come on, pupper.
Sit, boy. Sit.
Dogger and pupper.
Get a treat. Fuck you, dog. All right. Fuck you, dog. All right, so we were arguing about X-Men last time on Borg. Well, not arguing, but... Well, I guess what would your... Anyway, this is Borg. We are children driving robots. I'm McDan. That's Pliskin. Let's dive back in before we get too off topic.
Like, specifically, like, Apocalypse can just look at something or absorb like, knowledge, whereas Jean Grey would have to physically sit down and learn it.
Well, that's because it was a mutant power that belonged to somebody else.
Well, yeah, but
and
that's
Apocalypse
what I'm saying.
acquired it at one point. Oh man, I'm skipping through this very fast. Sorry if you wanted to read that, but it's okay. It's basically what the stag said.
Yeah.
TLDR, I have to catch a bunch of evil Twilight bugs and kill them.
And put it in your anal beads.
And put it in my anal beads, and then give the anal beads to the shiny light person.
So I can go...
And become a shiny light animal again.
Yes. Well, here's the question. Speaking of, like, descendants and stuff like that, would Rogue technically be a descendant of Apocalypse then?
No. Unless you want to argue that because Apocalypse was the first mutant, then all mutants are his descendants.
Well, technically, but I'm talking about, like, direct descendant, because Rogue has the ability to...
No. She takes powers through touch, and only temporarily. Apocalypse's original power was the ability to transfer his consciousness.
That's true.
And he acquired new powers by transferring his consciousness into... God damn it. Get back
You're
here.
like, neener.
Get back here. I can dig too, motherfucker.
Stupid bug.
So he just acquired powers by inhabiting new bodies.
Fair enough.
It's the same idea, but different execution. Plus, with Rogue, it's a temporary effect.
Yeah.
Apocalypse keeps them permanently. Even if he switches bodies, he retains all the powers from previous bodies. That's how he became godlike, was because he occupied the bodies of, like, probably hundreds, if not thousands, of different mutants over the millennia.
Yeah.
And took all of their powers. So his ability to just absorb information was probably some other mutant's power at some point. And he killed that person and put his brain in their brain.
Here's a question. So, excuse me, I gotta blow my nose here a second. People can't see things in the Twilight, right? Except for these bugs for some reason.
Yeah.
Why? Is it ever explained? I can't remember. And are they seeing the bugs that we see in the Twilight? Or
They are seeing the bugs that we see. The reason they are transformed into spirits is because that's what actually happens to people in the Twilight.
Well, yeah.
The reason why we don't get turned into spirits...
It's because we're the predestined hero.
I don't get turned into a spirit is because I have the Triforce of Courage.
Yeah. But I guess the question is that, like, they can't see anything in the Twilight except for these bugs. Like, they can't see the monsters, but for some reason they can see the bugs. Is that ever explained?
Maybe it's because... It's never explained, but I'm thinking it's possible that it's because the power of those bugs originated in the same realm as them. Like, with the golden spirits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That could be. I don't know. Give us the answer. I don't even think it's in the...
Hyrule Historia.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I mean, it's over there on the bookshelf if you want to check it.
Yeah, I might hear when I get up. But if it's not, I would like the answer to that. I really would. Get back to us there, Miyamoto. Just tell us what the answer is.
Yeah. Tell us what's up, Shiggy.
Shiggy. Wasn't me.
It wasn't a meal.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, was that racist?
Oh, I want that now. Instead of Shaggy, I want it to be Shiggy, and I want it to be a Japanese guy. I want a Japanese guy to do the reggae rap. Call himself Shiggy instead of Shaggy. Oh my god! That sounds so...
She even caught me on camera.
Oh, okay, we gotta stop now. That's bad.
We're bordering on Willard territory. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's especially worse because my parents and I had dinner at a Japanese restaurant today. So I listened to, like, the waitress's, like, really super thick accent for
you want
hours.
Pessy?
What was something she said? She's like, you want Coca-Cola? And, like, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not making fun of her. The L in cola was completely an R. Like, I understand that's a thing. But,
yeah.
Like, normally it's a stereotype and it's not too pronounced if you actually speak to a real Japanese person.
No. You know, I find it interesting. Like, here in America, when you talk about, like, Chinese buffets and, like, Japanese restaurants, it's always interesting that at Japanese...
Get back here!
It's always interesting at, like, Japanese restaurants, you usually see a lot of Chinese people working. But at a Chinese buffet, you always see Mexicans working there.
I don't fucking know, man. Why at Italian pizza places do you always see white people working?
It's like, is there a hierarchy to who works at an Americanized, like...
Well, I tell you what, I am a Freemason, and we run the world, apparently. So I will check with my Masonic brothers, and there's probably a flow chart, like an algorithm.
Get back on that.
We'll get back to you. I'm being completely facetious, by the way. All that shit they talk about the Freemasons running the world is completely made up. You want to know what the Freemasons are? It's an old man's club that does charity once in a while, where old retired men can go... hang out with each other and smoke cigars. That's literally all it is.
I mean, they're not the Illuminati.
No, right? Oh, dude, I'm so glad you reminded me of this. Did you ever see the picture Zelda Informer posted? It was a screen cap. Somebody took a picture of this guy's hat on a plane. Like, this guy was sitting behind another dude, and the dude was wearing a hat turned around backwards. And... the guy was like, fucking America, they fucking wear Illuminati symbols right out in the open, it's disgusting. And it was the fucking seal of the Hylian royal family.
Ah!
I'm like, wow, dude, you just lost the game.
Why are you going back?
Because there's a bug I didn't get.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Look at the map.
Yeah, I thought you already had him.
I did not. I was too busy being racially insensitive.
By the way...
oh, shit.
Those two bugs up top, they kind of look like either like a snake eyes or two balls and a penis.
They've even got a little ball sack.
Yeah.
See? Wait.
Like, can you zoom in and see that?
Let me see. How do I pull up the map? Yeah.
Like, it's better. It was better on the little one because it didn't look as bulbous. But yeah, that's what it totally looks like.
The map is just this dude that has testicular torsion.
Either that or his balls are stuck in his colon.
Did you ever see? There was a video that went around a couple years ago. It was, I don't know if this is still a trend today because I don't internet as much as I used to, but there was a trend of just like finding the most ridiculous porn videos and sharing them so everybody could laugh about them.
Okay.
There was one called Nuts in the Ass, Dick in the Pussy. Where it's just this girl, what the fuck? Why is there still a dot? Oh, I didn't collect the fucking power. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
God. You know what it is? I've never talked and played this game at the same time before.
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay.
Welcome to Will He Rage Quit Zelda. Damn it! If I don't pick up power one more time, I will quit. I'm done.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that's going to happen. This is my reward for going through Dark Souls for the last... Like, I know we only have, 10 episodes we've uploaded a show for it, but we've been working on Dark Souls for, 2 years now?
Yeah, off and on. You know what? Here's a question. Because I just thought about it, going back and picking it up now 3 times. Is there a game that, you really, really, really enjoy, but there's that one part that you just dread? That, it just keeps it from being that game you play over and over again? For me, going back to Super Mario RPG, the curtain minigame. I love that game, and I'll play it every single day, except for the curtain minigame. I hate that minigame.
Okay. It's formerly my favorite video game of all time, as I mentioned in the first episode of this playthrough. Ocarina of Time. I don't replay it as much as I would if they did not have the fucking Gerudo Fortress forced stealth sequence.
That part can get annoying. I agree with that.
In my mind, that part of the game is the only thing that keeps it from being a flawless masterpiece.
Well, and that's the thing. Forced stealth in a video game almost always is just not fun. Unless it's, a stealth game.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid, or, the stealth parts of Human Revolution, or Assassin's Creed.
Adjustment.
If it's just a part of the game, then, fuck that. It's always bad.
Well, I know I hate on Wind Waker a lot, and I'm going to some more. Literally, as soon as you get off of Outset Island, the very first thing you have to do is a forced stealth sequence.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's part of the reason why, particularly, one of the reasons why I don't like Skyward Sword. The first time you have to go through the trials, it's cool, it's interesting. But to do it 2 more times, it's just like beating a dead horse. There's no point.
Well, see, I enjoy that a lot more than forced stealth, because that's not stealth. That's just, hey, you have a set amount of time to do this, or these immortal guardian things are gonna fuck your shit up.
Well, I guess
like they're literally going to, in one hit, just shatter your soul.
Yeah.
To the point where Fee has to put you back together again.
I'm on a ball.
I'm on a ball. Everybody look at me, 'cause I'm hanging on a ball. Hanging on a ball.
I always love how it's a fox that has a scorpion tail.
Yeah. Squirrel. Devil squirrel.
Alright, while you're doing this, I gotta blow my nose.
Okay. You know what he looks like?
Uh-huh.
He looks like a cancerous ball sack and the most gonorrhea, chlamydia-ridden penis in the world.
Yeah.
Wrapped around it. There's paper towels right over on the stove.
Ah, that works.
If it makes your life easier. So this scorpion squirrel devil thing apparently protects this forest. He didn't do a very good job because it was just engulfed in twilight. What you're hearing there is the very appetizing sound of Pliskin blowing his nose.
You always gotta love when you're blowing your nose and there's so much shit in there when you're blowing you accidentally swallow some.
Oh god. That's so gross.
I don't think that got picked up on the camera, but if it did, what I was saying is, when you don't blow your nose for a while and you blow it and you accidentally swallow something while you're blowing.
Oh dude, that's the worst thing.
Look how goofy Link looks when he's looking around him. So he's
well, wouldn't you be surprised if
you
were a wolf and then all of a sudden you were wearing chainmail?
I would be surprised. I'd be like, oh, not, huh?
Really, Pliskin. And you base that on how many times have you changed your physical form in your life?
I was once a pretty butterfly. And now I am a human.
By the way, we missed it, but that was the one instance of the main Zelda theme in this whole game. until the credits.
Yeah.
That's okay. Brave slurped.
Slurp.
Did I go overboard with slurped?
A little bit. Hey, let's leave him mid-sentence, because it is now time for our next episode.
Oh, shit, that happened quick.
Yes.
Alright, well, sayonara, Dick Punchers and Dick Punchettes. I remembered the Dick Punchettes this time, so we're not sexist. We are apparently based on my Japanese accent racist. No.
So, yeah, bye.